welcome Daniel Steinberg, and I think his special guest is with him tonight, his son Ezra. He's right there. Yeah, hi. It's really nice to have you, and I'll mute myself and I'll let you take it away.
Great. Well, welcome everybody. Good to see everyone. And we got a bunch of tunes for you tonight. I'm going to start with an old waltz that possibly came from Scottish origins. It's called My Own Home Waltz. Actually, the Highwood String Band recorded it, and it kind of got picked up as a revival, and it wasn't being played much before they found it. They may have found it from written sources, but it's a well-known waltz, and like all music in the States, it eventually sort of slips down into the South, into New Orleans, into Louisiana, and becomes Cajun. So here we go. There you go. I hope you were all dancing. Well, we're going to switch over, and we're going to play a tune I love to play for contra dances called the North Carolina Breakdown. This tune comes from Fiddlin Arthur Smith, a Tennessee fiddler, who composed the tune back in the 1937 or so. North Carolina Breakdown. 1, 2, 3, and. All right, I'm going to continue with another waltz, this being waltz hour, nominally. This is a Galician waltz called A Bruja, which means the witch. It was written by Anton Serra. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. There's too many vowels in his name. Son, I guess. La Bruja, A Bruja. right. Well, I'm going to play a bourrée, a two-time bourrée. And many of you probably know how to bourrée. You probably learned at some of the contra dances. But let me just give you a quick review because it's fun to dance to and you can dance at home when we play this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Just like that. It's kind of like a polka step. And this is a song called Machine Garelle. Machine means is machien, my dog. Garelle, it's a hunting dog, and says, go get the rabbits and bring them when they're fat, but leave them when they're skinny. Machine Garelle, and another one following that. Here we go. Machine Garelle, va vire les loups, ma belle. Machine Garelle, va vire les loups. Machine Garelle, va vire les loups, ma belle. Machine Garelle, va vire les loups. Armen-les-la, machine Garelle. Armen-les-la, bon, ils sont plats. Armen-les-la, machine Garelle. Armen-les-la, con ils sont gras. Machine Garelle, va vire les loups, ma belle. Machine Garelle, va vire les loups. Machine Garelle, va vire les loups, ma belle. Machine Garelle, va vire les loups. Ah, laissez donc la machine Garelle. Ah, laissez donc la, on ils sont plats. Ah, laissez donc la machine Garelle. Ah, laissez donc la, qu'on ils sont plats. All right. Since I'm in the French vein, I'm going to continue with another French waltz. Well, it's a 5-step waltz. And let me show you how you dance the 5-step waltz. So it's 1 and 1, 2, 3, 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 and but this is tricky. This is very tricky. It's called the Valse Irregulière because at the end of the B part, there's 2 regular waltz steps and 2 pivot steps. So the last bit goes. Waltz 2, 3, waltz 2, 3, pivot, pivot. And then you're back to the step. So it's Da-dum-bum-ba-da. Waltz 2 3, waltz 2 3, pivot, pivot. Da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dee-da-da-dum. So, have fun with that. Here we go, the Valse Irregulière. Pivot, pivot. Waltz 2 3, waltz 2 3, pivot, pivot. Right. I'm going to switch it up a little and play a swing waltz by Bill Evans. This is the Silver Triangle. And this is a song that he wrote. It's a lovely little song called Waltz for Debby. He wrote it for his daughter. Chokes me up every time I sing it. Waltz for Debby. One, 2, 3, 1, 2. In her home sweet world, populated by dolls and clowns and a prince and a big purple bear, lives my favorite girl, unaware of the worried frowns that we weary grown-ups all wear. In the sun, she dances to silent music, songs that are spun of gold somewhere in her own little head. One day, all too soon, she'll grow up and she'll leave her dolls and her prince and her silly old bed. When she goes, they will cry as she whispers goodbye. but then so will I. In the sun, she dances to silent music, songs that are spun of gold, somewhere in her own little head. One day, all too soon, she'll grow up and she'll leave her dolls and her prince and her silly old bed. When she goes, they will cry as she whispers goodbye. They will miss her, I know, but then so will I. All right, then. I'll play one more, and then we'll take a short break. This one is a tune by Pat Shaw, a great contradance writer and caller and musician. And he wrote this back in 1974 for the Mountain Folk Festival, which was held in Kentucky at Levi Jackson State Park. So it's called the Levi Jackson Rag. Ready?
That was wonderful. And thanks, Daniel. You're still muted, I think. I think you're still... There you go.
Here we go. Okay. I'm going to start off the second set with a Belgian waltz called the Waltz of the Little Girls, Waltz des Petites Jeunes Filles. All right. We're going to play another French dance, a combination Schottische and waltz. And I'll give you a little quick dance demo. So it's 1, 2, 3, hop, back, 2, 3, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, 1, 2, 3, and back, 2, 3, and step, and step, and step, and waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, etc., etc., etc. And then it's back to the Schottische and back, 2, 3, hop. Okay? PG. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay. I love this next song. This next song is a Basque song. It's called Hegoak, also known as Chori Chori. And it's it's a poem that was written by Joxean Artze, a Basque poet. And the music, it was set to music by Mikel Laboa. And it became kind of an anthem of the Basque culture, because it's the whole song is like a metaphor for freedom of the Basque people and all over the world. It was picked up by lots of people. Joan Baez recorded it, and many other people recorded it. And the words say, "If I had clipped its wings, it would be mine. It would never fly away. But then, if I clipped its wings, it would no longer be a bird, and it is the bird that I loved." Hegoak.
Etani, Johnny, I knew when my day.
Hegoak. All right, we're going to play a couple more reels for you, some Irish reels. A couple of well-known Irish tunes, often played for contra dances, the Temperance reel and the Hunter's Purse. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Next up, a very well-known Cajun waltz. Been sung forever. It was recorded many, many times. Everybody knows it who plays Cajun music. It's called the J'ai passé devant ta porte. I passed by your door. But nobody answered. Nobody answered when I called. Oh, my heart feels bad. When I knocked on your door and they opened the door, I could see all the candles all around your coffin. J'ai passé devant ta porte. Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1. J'ai passé devant ta porte. J'ai crié Baba la belle. Et personne me répondit. Oh, yeah, mon cœur fait mal. Quand j'étais cogné à la porte, quand ils ont ouvert la porte, moi j'ai vu les chandelles illuminées, tout le tour de ton secours. J'ai passé devant ta porte, j'ai crié Baba la belle, mais personne me répondit. Oh, yeah, mon cœur fait mal. J'ai passé. All right, another set tunes on the flute. So, this summer, Ezra and I had a little homespun film festival since we couldn't go out much. And I wanted to watch with him a bunch of really classic movies. And among them was this French movie that you've probably heard of called The Tall Blonde Man with One Black Shoe. And it's a kind of a mistaken identity spy farce. It actually held up really well. It was really fun to see it. The music, I had forgotten this, but the music in the movie is all by George Zamfir, who's a Romanian panpipe player. And the theme that is played several times during the movie and for the closing credits is a song that was composed by Vladimir Cosma, Le Grand Blond, the Big Blonde. Anyway, it's played on the panpipes, and it's a beautiful, weird little song. But we immediately got up from the credits and went to the piano and picked it out and learned it. And then I realized that it kind of went with another tune, a Quebec tune, whose name I never knew until recently, the Caledonia de Lac Saint-Charles, the cinquième partie, the fifth part of a particular dance. So we're going to play this Romania meets Quebec medley. All right, one day I'll be able to play that for contra dances again. All right, I'm going to finish up with a waltz that I wrote many years ago and then forgot about and had to relearn in the past month or two. I also had to name it, but it's a waltz that I had played. I had performed a couple of times with a couple of people, including Jacqueline Schwab, where we did it as a four-handed waltz with just both playing on the same piano. And so I named it the Valse de Cuatro Patas, the four-legged waltz. And it's in the manner of a Venezuelan waltz. I'd learned several Venezuelan waltzes and I really liked them. So this is my take on a Venezuelan waltz. And thank you so much for listening. Here we go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was amazing. And thank you, Ezra.